everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit more of a natural look. As you can tell, my skin is getting a little bit better. I do have some dark marks here, here, and here, but we are working on those. I will update you, possibly, I don't know for sure, because I'm very bad at doing this, on my skincare routine. I've been working really hard to get my skin kind of cleared up. I don't know, just breakouts, stress sometimes, but not often. You know, it happens. So we're going to do a natural face-ish. So I've been working on more of a natural look. I have, if you don't know, I've changed jobs recently. I work in an office now, so I work a lot with, professional. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a natural look. Why? Because, well, I just want to. I have been actually going for a more natural look these days. I'm trying to be less high maintenance, which it's been a journey on its own. I am a high maintenance person, I really am, not gonna lie, but I like to be natural sometimes. I mean, I have nails on today. I have nails on today, and I decided to do nails because I haven't done it in a long time, feel a little bit more feminine, and they're just glue-ons, to be honest with you, and I just painted them with my LNP, I don't know why I keep getting that backwards, but my ILNP nail polish. I will link their website down below. They have amazing nail polishes there. They dry fairly quickly, and it was easy to kind of just, boom, do a look on my nails. Alright, so here's what I've got here. I have been using this foundation. I got it in gratis before I left Estee Lauder, and, well, they don't have it anymore. So it's a discontinued product, so I'm not going to use it. So I've tried the dupe. Now, I wanted to do more of a video on duping it, but it's very hard to dupe it. I feel like this one is the closest I can come to. So this is the Wet n Wild Tinted Moisturizer. This one has hyaluronic acid, squalene. It's lightweight, non-greasy finish, sheer to medium. I feel like it can build to a medium coverage-ish. What I like to do, and we're going to start going with this, why not? I'll prep my skin with some primer, of course. This is the Ciate Dewy Skin with vitamin C. Anything with brightening qualities, I definitely will try, just because I'm trying to clear up my skin. Alright, so now that we have a primer on, we're going to spot conceal. This has been my favorite concealer, bar none, best concealer I've ever tried in my life. It's lasted me a long time. I am going to get some more come Lancome gift, but this is the Lancome Tintadol All Over Concealer. That's why I like it. This is the perfect match to my skin tone. So what I'll do is I'll go over all my dark marks. Now the problem is I do have to kind of, I'm almost out, so I have to dip a little bit. I feel like it lasts pretty well. It is not mattifying, which I like. That's a good thing for me. I am not a matte girl anymore. I am more of a natural girl, I guess you could say. Alright, let me grab my beauty blender. So I'm just going to grab just a regular beauty blender. I'm not going to wet it. I'm actually going to do it dry. I'm just going to use the side of it. Basically what I'm doing is I'm kind of evening out the skin before I put the tinted moisturizer, because my skin still does need some coverage, because my skin is pretty uneven, just because I've been breaking out quite a bit, especially this side of my face tends to break out a little more. And I always wash my pillow and my pillowcase just to avoid breaking out more, but I sleep on this side, which is weird because this side breaks out more. Just like that, yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the tinted moisturizer. Get about that much. I feel like that's good enough. Then we'll take the rounded part. And we're going to pounce it. And the coverage, it's pretty decent. And this is the closest color I can get to my skin because I feel like if I go any lighter, it's too light, of course. This one is pretty light for me, but if I go any darker, it's going to be too yellow. Or peach. I think that was what the color I determined it looked like. It's peach. And I put a little bit, tiny bit on my lids. Very tiny. Because I do have red-ish purple lids. And I always take down the neck so that I have more of like a natural flow of the foundation. Or, excuse me, tinted moisturizer. Because typically I do like full coverage. That's just my favorite thing. But lately I've just been wanting more of just like an easy look. And it's not because I changed jobs. It's more of just because I'm getting older and I just kind of want like an effortless look. And then it's hot. In New Mexico, it's summer. And I want something a little bit more on the natural side. Alright, so what I did with my concealer. Taking my concealer again. Oh, and if you're wondering what shade I am 215 Bisque. This is the most perfect color for me because it matches my skin tone. Now, I do notice that it didn't quite cover here and here and here, a little bit here. Alright, everywhere. And I'm just going to go again with my concealer over those areas so I can just get a little bit more of a even coverage there. I don't want any of my dark spots peeking through, but I do want my skin to kind of peek through, if that makes sense. We're going to go ahead and do the corner bit of the concealer. The Beauty Blender, so we can do the concealer. And I know on camera I look very pale, and off camera I'm not that pale, to be honest with you. No, I'm just tapping just the smallest amount of that tinted moisturizer on my lid just so that I have more or less even application of that. Now, I am typically oily. I don't typically go for, typically go for a mattified look because I am getting up there in age. Can you believe it? I cannot. Usually a lot of people are like, wait, you're how old? And I'm like, yeah, I'm almost 40. Be 39 this year. So I'm going to take my Rimmel London because I don't want to be greasy looking. And I'm going to set my entire face. Just a fluffy brush to kind of get the product distributed, but not heavily. And I love the Rimmel one. And it's weird because I find that some of my locations, like my Walgreens does not have Rimmel London. My Walmart only has an end cap with bronzers and mascaras of Rimmel London. I'm like, where is it going? I have to check CVS. I don't go to CVS often, but I need to check CVS. I don't have a Rite Aid here like I had in Denver, which was really nice. I feel Rite Aids are pretty good. But if you guys find where I can find Rimmel London so I can get more of these powders, let me know in the comments so that I can pick some more up. Alright, as you can see, everything looks pretty even. I look pale on camera. Oop, this is not even. So I'm just going back with my Beauty Blender to kind of make sure everything looks good. Like, I want my skin to peek through, but I don't want my dark spots to peek through, if that makes sense. Alright, perfect. We need some bronzer. I don't want an intense bronzer. I actually want something super, super light and natural looking, and that's going to be my LYS. I am just using this to its, like, minimum. I have a backup of it, so this stuff is good. Rarely do you see me hitting pan on my channel. So this shows you this is a good product. I'm just kind of touching really lightly on the outer perimeters of my face, more concentrated here, and then just kind of touching, making a sun-kissed look around the jawline a little bit. I'm not looking for a contoured look, I'm just looking for warmth in my face so I don't look as pale. That's an excellent bronzer though. Alright, blush wise, I usually go on the natural side if I'm going to do a natural face. So what I've been using a lot of is the Wet n Wild. This is Nudist Society. And here we go. Again, another product that I have hit pan on. So, see, yeah, we have the Rimmel London. I've hit pan on that. My LYS hit pan on that, and this one I've hit pan on. I'm doing really good at not buying excessive new products that I feel like I will never get to. I feel like I'm starting to look at products I like and that works for, like, if I'm on the fly, I gotta freaking slap my face on, I can. Alright, so we're gonna work on eyes. Something simple. A bronzer. My LYS bronzer. Oh, and if you wonder what shade I am, it is Motive Light. This one seems to work really nice. Just to place a little on my lid. And I place a little bit under the eye here because I have fine lines there. So they show up a lot more if I just leave them alone. Alright, we're going to do highlight. Highlight, I never like to go natural. So I'm going to use Cookie. I've been using this actually, Cookie. This is from Benefit Cosmetics. It's not a drugstore, but if you're looking for something that's in the drugstore realm that is similar to the pigmentation of this, I would say Wet n Wild. The little highlight, the little flowers on it, those are really good. I currently don't have one because I'm trying to use product that I like. And if you're wondering, because I know I had done a video on new stuff, you'd seen Cookie on there. It's a great product. And I put just a little on the inner corners just to kind of brighten up the eye a little bit. And then we're going to move to brows. Brows, my hair is actually, I dyed it darker. Since I went for my blue, my friend had dyed it like a dark brown, and then the green started showing, so I had to retouch it. So I went accidentally a little bit too darker because I don't have time to go get it done. I have to, a simple, easy peasy, really quick look. So I put some dark brown and it turned black, and then it ended up getting warmth in there, so I don't have to worry about the green popping out or blue popping out, and it's perfect actually. And it's actually faded to a nice dark brown, so I was going to start using my black brow products, and I'm like, no, this actually works pretty good. So what I am doing is just kind of following what my brow's already doing, just thickening it up a little bit. So I follow the lower part, and then I just kind of thicken it a little bit where the sparse hair is to create a shape. And I flick it upwards to make kind of like wispy brow hairs in the beginning. A little thicker. Sorry, I need concentration on my brows. But that way I get a little bit more of like almost like a fluffier brow effect to it. I always like the sculpted, but you know, for what my job entails, I do like a little bit more of like, and especially since this is a natural video, I want a little bit more of a natural brow. Alright, so I have not quite gotten used to not putting eyeliner on. I know this is a natural look and it looks intense, it really does, but honestly, it's not that intense. This is as light as I can get. baby steps, folks. I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place in Coffee. This is an older formula. I didn't partake in the newer formula because I had tons of the older formula when I worked for Estee Lauder. So I'm using these guys up. And Coffee is actually now, what was it? Oh my gosh, it's been like 2 months since I worked for Estee Lauder, so I forget. I believe it's chocolate. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. But their newer formula, it glides a lot better and it stays longer. This one I feel like dries out. So it's not, that one is mostly a gel. And to be honest with you, Estee Lauder took a while to get to gel formulas. But I like this formula better. I mean, I'm going to be one of those ladies, one of my old customers, and say, I prefer the old formula. Why'd you change it? I never got to try the new formula, though. That's the downside to that. Perfect. Mascara. Now, mascara, I have been using my Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil because I'm trying to kind of get my lashes to its better health. So this is a little bit, I wouldn't say it's drama. Alright, so one coat doesn't do it for me, but at least it's a base coat. That's pretty much what I do. Then I'll top it with my Ether Beauty Big Bang Mascara. This one's actually a fairly decent mascara that I got in BoxyCharm. And I did get some new BoxyCharm products. I only get the premium. Was it premium? I don't have the base. So I have the Patrick Ta mascara, which I'm not going to open. That's going to actually be my backup after I'm done with the castor oil one, which is fairly new. And then of course I did get Sandbar Shadow Primer, Eyeshadow Primer. So this one's going to be nice. I am running low on my Glam Light, so that one will be my next one to open. And then I did get an eyeshadow palette from Lorac, which I won't use. Probably give it to my sister because it's natural. And then like natural colors. And then I got like shadow shields, which I never use, and then a cream blush, which I never use. So I mean, creams I am not one to try. I just don't like it. I have a method, a routine that I just can't do it. Maybe one of these days I'll try it. But I did get the Glow Recipe Plump Serum. This is Hyaluronic Serum, Deep Hydration and Glow. So I'm like, I'm interested. Thanks, BoxyCharm. How'd you know? Just kidding. I chose it. We have choices every month, so that's what I chose. So I like layering. See, that's really nice. I like layering the Ether Beauty mascara with my castor oil from Grande Cosmetics because I feel like the Grande gives a nice base and you get that castor oil on your lashes so you can promote health in your lashes. Perfect. Alright, what are we going to do next? Alright, to be honest with you, I was going to use my Kosas lip balm, but I have misplaced it. I think because I used it 4 days I was doing a conference with my work, just to kind of keep my lips hydrated. I misplaced it. So, there it is. So I'm going to use my Estee Lauder. This is the Pure Color Revitalizing Crystal Balm. I love the packaging. It's rose gold, and this is Divine Crystal. I like this because it gives you color and it plumps a little. And it just has a nice healthy glow to it. It has that minty feel to it. So yeah, that's it. That is my natural look, but I do need to finish off with some setting spray. This is actually an old one I just cracked open, the Chill. I typically use if I want hydration. Let me tell you, This is probably the best hydrating. It's a primer mist, but I use it as a setting spray when I'm super dry. So if you're super dry and flaky, this tacks down the flakiness, but don't use too much. I just use a spritz across, but try not to concentrate in one spot. It smells like coconut because it's with coconut water. It has 12-hour wear, electrolytes, it's oil-free and silicone-free. This by Hard Candy is probably my favorite hydrating setting spray. Even though it says it's a primer mist, I use it as a setting spray when I'm super dry, like super dry. But for now I'm going to use Urban Decay. This is actually the Chill, which they don't have anymore. I believe it's the hydrating one now. But the Chill was my favorite. And I've had this one for ages. When they clearanced, that's when I bought it. I was like, I need to have it. Oh, it's so good. Because I love how it does have a little bit of coolness to it. Because I had used my Gerard Cosmetics one that I got in BoxyCharm. That was really good because it has that cooling cucumber to it. I mean, there's a lot of good setting sprays. I mean, I do use the Estee Lauder one as well. And of course the Benefit one. I know I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 different setting sprays. But this one worked when I was working a 12-hour day practically. It hydrated. Kept my skin really nice and moist. Not over moist. Just nice and hydrated enough. And my makeup didn't move. So yeah, this is my natural look, guys. This is exactly what I've been doing for work, for, you know, sometimes if I just were going to the store really quick, I slap this look on. This is my staple, kind of like, I'm gonna go to the park, dog park, go out with my kids to the mountains, because I do like to have makeup on when I go anywhere. It's just a thing that I do. I get it from my aunt. I've never seen her without makeup. But I just like makeup. I really do. It's not to cover. It's just because I like to enhance what I have. This is basically what this look is. It's a very enhancing type of look. I feel good. I feel pretty. And I'm trying to get used to the more natural Lydia. This is a very, very big step for me. So be proud of me that I have managed to do a natural look for you. Even though it seems like it's a lot. If you look close to my skin, you see it's not a lot. It's not. It's actually bare bones makeup. And it took me 15 minutes to do, to be honest with you. It took 15 minutes. More of me talking. This video is going to be longer. But yeah, it's just, boom, done. I'm done. And you know what? My hair is actually natural. Look at this. This is my natural wave. My hair's natural. My look is natural. Not saying that my makeup is natural, but my look is natural. And I feel really good. This is like a nice look for me. I kind of like this hairdo too. I just tightened my half ponytail with my natural wave. No product in it. And I feel really nice. I feel really good. So this is actually, I would say, my favorite staple look that I have done ever. So this is something that I keep gravitating towards. So I wanted to show you guys how that process worked out for me and how I feel about it. And because I do a lot of artistry on this channel and I do a lot of intense looks, different eye looks, this is something that I feel is more comfortable for me as I'm getting older. Not because of the age, I feel like limits. There's no limits to makeup. There was a customer of mine when I worked with Estee Lauder. She had the bluest eyeshadow, but it looks so good. She was one of those that had overdrawn lips at 80 years old. Blue eyeshadow. Her lipstick was bright pink and she had blush for days, but oh my god, she was rocking it. She was killing it, and I always complimented her on her colors. You know, I'm like, I love the blue on your eyes. It actually made her eyes stand out really nicely, and she was just like, I'm looking for a different color. I want a little bit more intense. Of course, Estee Lauder doesn't have a whole lot of intense colors, but she used the double wear. She used, actually, what was it called? It's not it was a bright pink, Insolent Plum. It's not bright pink, but it's like a plummy magenta pink almost. Like it's a mixture of all of that. But the Insolent Plum is what she always loved. And that's a very, I mean, the lipstick formula from Estee Lauder is amazing. I think it's the most amazing formula that I have tried besides MAC. But that, and then her blush was Pink Kiss. So I can't believe I'm still remembering this. I remember a lot of my customers. So it's just a nice way to feel like there's no limits to your age. This is a choice that I've made because sometimes on weekends I will snatch it out, intense eyes, but for most of the part in the summer I've been wanting a little bit more of a natural look, and then of course for my work I kind of just want something effortless and natural so that when I'm speaking with, because we deal with students, but they're not college students, they're actually adults in really important jobs. So they are, when I jump on Zoom, I want to look put together, I guess it is. And I want to look natural. Is there harm in that? No, absolutely not. I mean, my job, I want to look a little bit more natural just because I want to be comfortable. And then, of course, on the weekends or occasionally, I just like to jazz it up a lot and bring that old Lydia back and just be kind of like really, really like intense. And that's just preference. Makeup is art. Whether you want to be natural, whether you want to be colorful, it doesn't matter. There shouldn't be an occasion for it. There shouldn't be, but I mean, of course, there are limits to some things, I guess, just based on society. But I feel like this is a great way to express yourself. This is a good way for me to express myself on wanting a little bit more of a natural look, wanting to really like play with just my, brows looking natural, just to enhance what I have and not putting too much on and focusing on the eyes as much, but I just feel like this is a good look for me for when I want to do stuff that's just, I don't want to be dolled up, you know what I mean? But I want to look natural. So yeah, I mean, this is just, I guess you could say it's mom mode. I mean, even mom mode, I still do intense eyes. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like this video had to be done just to kind of show people that I can still look pretty decent in a natural way. And that I mean, to be honest with you, my life is go. And sometimes I just don't have time. And then I've been refocusing a lot of myself. Been focusing on my art more, been focusing on just not focusing on the makeup as much. I haven't been really buying any makeup. I think the last thing I purchased was my haul video with the Danessa Myricks. And I've been holding on to those for quite some time just because occasionally I want something nice. And I want makeup, and it makes me feel good. But it's just based on what I feel, to be honest with you. But I'm not making makeup necessarily my personality. I mean, honestly, I've always worn makeup for as long as I can remember. I think since I used to steal my mom's makeup in high school, I've been wearing makeup full face, no problem. But my makeup has evolved throughout even posting this, started posting on YouTube. Like, my makeup has intensely grown and I like it, but there's also moments that I just want to be natural, It's just a natural thing. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's not because I'm getting older. No, I'm embracing, I'm not afraid to turn 40. I'm actually really excited to turn 40 because I've been trying to justify my age for the longest time. Now, I will tell you, I've been noticing when I do this, it's more wrinkly, it's a little looser. I'm getting droopage here, but I'm like, you know what? That's just what it is going to be. I'm going to age eventually. You can't stop time. You can just work on being more hydrated and just allow your skin to feel like age gracefully. That's what skincare is for. And not have your skin get damaged. I'm trying to do preventative measures to making my skin worse. And honestly, like, I feel like my skin goes through a lot of changes. It doesn't like product anymore. I'm starting to get allergic to some products, and I'm noticing that, and I'm just like, you know what, there's some things that I'm just like, I have to excessive amounts of lipstick I don't need. I went through my MAC lipsticks and smelled each of one of them. I'm like, this is old. So it's like, I want to feel good in my own skin. That's basically where I'm at right now. And I want to go back to how I used to be. Meaning, I want to go back to that person that was more, you know, experimental with fashion. And I have been experimental with fashion, but I just wore all black. But going back to just like, you know, being comfortable in my own skin, being comfortable of being a little bit colorful, but also have some natural moments. It's not a bad thing. I feel like we get put into a box, and that's not fair, especially for women that are my age. You know, we get put into a box. We're almost 40. You shouldn't be wearing this. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. Untrue. My older sister, she looks amazing for 42. My younger sister, she doesn't wear makeup that often, and when she does, it's very natural as well. I've always been the one that experimented with color, and everyone else just kind of was like, nah. But my sister, my older sister, she let me know that she wants to try not try, but she's like, how come I can't do the intense makeup like you do? I'm like, well, it's for some people and it's for not for everyone. Natural, I didn't think I could achieve. She is effortless with natural, and so is my little sister. But me and natural, it just never, I thought it would never be. But then I tried playing with makeup and being a little easier on it and not being so heavy-handed and just experimenting looks of a natural that work for me, and this is the look that I came up with, and I'm very happy with it. I love it because I feel like I'm not wearing makeup. Well, I mean, it feels fresh on my skin. My skin looks nice, but I still look made up. Just the hair. Just kidding. It's gonna take time to get to the supernatural. But anyways, I wanted to make this video for those who are my age. Although I get a lot of people that tell me I don't look 40, that I'm lying, and I'm 20, and I'm a child. No. I'm going to be 39 in October, which is what, 4 months away? 4 months away. And I'm actually really excited. I'm very excited to be 39. My husband just turned 40 this year. And I feel like me and my husband are aging nicely. My husband doesn't wear skincare, so he's going to age a little faster than me. But I mean, my oily skin keeps me young. And of course, good skincare. But I want to just hit 40 and be proud of it. And not be ashamed to be who I am at 40. Because honestly, I feel like we spend a lot of our 20s, a lot of our 30s discovering ourselves. And I feel like 40 should be a way to embrace and love who you are. So this video, I wanted to create more of like how I do the look, but also embracing just being me and being proud to be almost 39. I don't care. I mean, my 20-year high school reunion is this year. That's crazy. I never thought I'd get to that point. It feels like yesterday. But I'm really excited. I want women who are my age to not think that they have to look like the younger crowd and feel like they don't embrace whatever it is. No makeup, full face, you know, beaten to the gods, you know, just full on. Be yourself. That's all I care about. Be yourself. And that's what I'm being, whether people think they know me or not. I am being myself. I'm an artist. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I am everything. And I'm proud to be me. So I hope you guys could take away something from this video. I know it went very serious very quickly, but I wanted to just say makeup is an art form. Makeup is a way to express yourself. It is not to hide things. It is not to just fit in with the norm. It is not to just be, you know, this is what makes me a woman. This is what makes me a you know, the norm. You know what I mean? Like, I love drag queens. Absolutely adore drag queens. And the way they create the art looks on their face, beautiful. Love it. That's what inspires me to play with color. But there's some days that I just want to be natural, and there's nothing wrong with that. And men wear makeup, so what? That's a great thing. I feel like makeup is a way for you to just feel good. It's a therapy for me. So that's why I make these videos and make, I want to make content that inspires. And I feel like this is a good video to kind of state that when I went for a more natural look. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it's long. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe, like this video, comment below on what you think you like. Do you like natural? Do you like more intense? For you. Not for me, for you. And state why. That way I know exactly what you guys are feeling, and I want to hear from my subscribers. Very little that I have, and I don't care. Actually, I'm loving that I'm not huge. I actually really like it. I just create it for me. And then of course my son wants to do it too. But I'm like, I just want this channel to be inspiration for you to try different things, to not follow what the beauty community is telling you to do. Do whatever you want. I'm sure a lot of people are like, that's not what you do to do your brows. Like, that's not what you do. There is no right or wrong way to wear makeup. There's a theory behind it. I mean, being a makeup artist, well, I wouldn't say I'm a makeup artist. I mean, I was mostly a product seller. I worked for makeup brands. But being that, knowing what the products do, feeling the confidence in what the products offer, that's what helps me determine how to apply it. But you can apply it any way you want. There is a theory to it, a method behind it. Don't pack it on. Don't, do stuff that what TikTok deems as worthy. Experiment. That's how you're going to learn how to refine your makeup skills. Experiment. So anyways, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll stop talking now. Love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.